promise. Today we're going to look at making a leaf. A leaf is a very beautiful pattern. It's a symmetrical pattern, and if you can do a petal, you can do a leaf. If you can do a leaf, you can do a petal. You launch onto your hook, tight, 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 and you do a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, turn it sideways. And there's one, and in this, right there, you're going to do a slip stitch. And in the next one, a slip stitch. And yeah, I'm doing them loose, but that's okay. And the next a slip stitch, that's 3. And in the bottom one a slip stitch, that's 4. Now, there's the stem of your leaf. Now, put one chain and turn it. Flip it, okay? So now you're going to do through the back loops, and then you're going to do through this and through those loops. And you're going to do it in an order. Okay, Bella, can you let go of my yarn? Can you let go of my yarn, Bella? Please, let go of my yarn and my ankle. Okay, let go. Yes. Okay, sorry. There we go. Got my yarn. Okay, like I said, you have never experienced crochet until you crochet with cats. Okay, let's get this turn. Let go, Bella. Let go. Yeah, okay. Okay, and the pattern is going to be, you want to make it big and then small again, like half of a leaf. If you look at the leaves on the ground right there, you can see that there's the stem. I'm not looking. Anyway, there's the stem and the sides and stuff like that. Any leaf will look like that. So we're going to start out with a single crochet. What's the next larger step? It's a half double crochet. What's the next larger step? Is a double crochet. So it's increased. Well, now we've got to decrease again. So it's a half double crochet. And we're at the tip. So we're going to do a single crochet, a slip stitch. And to make a nice little point, 2 chains. And by now you flipped it over. And what did we have here? We're going to do the same mirror here and here that we had. So we had a half double and a double and a half double again. Shrink it down to a single. Solomon, leave my yarn alone. Now here's your leaf. Ouch. And we're going to close it off with a slip stitch, and you're going to leave it there. Hang on, they love my scissors. I keep putting my scissors on the ground. Okay, so that was a slip stitch and a chain, and then give it enough yarn so you can use it to weave into whatever you're doing. Okay, now that's a leaf. Pull it, tug it tight. Slightly asymmetrical, which is good because leaves are not all perfect. And I'm using a variegated yarn, which is great because leaves are not just green. Leaves are lots of different colors. Now, you can use this to applique it onto anywhere, or, ta-da! Remember our beautiful, bright red rose. Okay, so launch. You can also do your leaves directly onto your roses or your chrysanthemums, which we're going to do, or daffodils, or anything like that. That's why we left this little framework back here. So, with the rose facing you, slip stitch onto the framework and tug it tight, And we're going to do the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, slip stitch down one side of that chain. Oops. Slip stitch all the way down. Having a tug of war with Solomon. Okay, slip stitch all the way down. Okay, now to fasten it, do another slip stitch to get it based on that, and a little single crochet. Did you see that little single crochet? Flip it. Remember your pattern. Your pattern was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to start with a single crochet. Come on. Yes. Yes, it is Battle of the Cats. Yes, it is. Now, I did this a little bit tighter than I did the standalone one. So, just, it's okay. Just work it in. That was your half double. Now you need your double crochet. Let go, guys. Only at my house. Let's go back. Okay. Okay, we were doing the double crochet. Remember the smaller? It's the half double crochet. Whoops. Those are the neighbors. And the single crochet. And then the 2 chains. Ow! Let go. Okay. And we're coming back around. So single crochet. Half double crochet. Double crochet. Half double crochet. And single crochet again. Yep, straight in there. Ouch. Okay, and we want it on that base. So slip stitch it to that base. Okay, now we're going to place another, and it looks backwards, but it's really pretty backwards, and it's really pretty frontwards. We sort of got interrupted last time when I was in the middle of showing you, yes, and this is Sarge, how to add leaves to your crocheted roses. Sarge, your help? Yeah, okay. So we've got our crocheted rose. Sorry about that. Sarge is being very loving today. Yes, you are. You hear him purring. Sarge, stop. Down. As I've said many times, you cannot crochet properly without a cat's assistance. So let's launch. The length of your leaf is going to be determined whoops, by the petals of your flower excuse me, of your flower. So the one that I showed you was 5 crochet chain, but that you can barely see that behind these long petals. So what I'm going to do is a 6 chain or a 7 chain. Let's do a 7 chain, and let me show you. So you go behind, you grab one of these wonderful foundational chains, you slip stitch on, and then, did I say 7 chains? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it facing you and do slip stitches all the way back down. This is the inner spine of the leaf. Whoop, yep, okay. Okay. Yeah, you're not letting my audience see this. Okay, and one more. There. Now, ground it to the foundation with another slip stitch and a chain, and now turn it. Yes. Okay. So you have the stem, not the stem, sorry, the spine of your leaf. So you still have to be able to make it symmetrical and gradually larger and gradually smaller. And so let's think. We always start with a single crochet. That's 1. A double crochet is 2. And I'm sorry, half double crochet. 3 would be a double crochet. Come on, get in there. Might as well do another double crochet and a half and a single crochet. Now you're to the tip of it. Okay, and so do a slip stitch and 2 chains, and that'll give you the point. Slip stitch, and you just repeat the pattern. Whoops, slip stitch, only backwards. We did single, half, two doubles, get in there, a half again, and a single, and then ground it to your foundation with a slip stitch. Now, see, there's one side of it, there's the other side of it. They're both just beautiful. Now we're going to, and it peeks out. See how pretty? Peeking out? Yes, that was cat hair. Okay, so you want your leaves to be off-centered just a little bit, but still symmetrical, if there's any such thing. Okay, so we're going to do a chain of, we can do 4 to get there. 2, 3, 4. Hey, Bella. Yeah, hi. And we're going to skip this foundation and go to that one. Slip stitch, well, or a single crochet. Slip stitch, and then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we've got kitties helping with the yarn. Keep it facing that way. Turn and do slip stitches down the spine of this leaf. If it gets twisted, just let it go, and like a plumb line, it'll straighten itself out. Right there. Now, we're going to get it onto that foundation with a slip stitch and a chain. Now turn so you're facing the flower, and it's the same pattern that gradually rises and falls, starting with a single crochet, yes, a half double crochet, oops, it's being a little difficult there, try it again, nope, only got half of that yarn. That's why I love crochet, because you can always fix it. This is being a little difficult because it's raining. So there's a lot of moisture in the air. Bella, are we having fun? Okay, that's your one double. Bella, let go of the yarn. And another double. You're going to choke yourself. Wait. Okay, let go. But, cat emergency. Let That really hurts. Okay. A half. Single crochet. I think I did, oops. 2 chains to make the point, which is so pretty. And then back with a single crochet, a half double crochet, being obstinate, just gently pull it apart, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, to get this beautiful shape going. Nope, that's a half double. Stop. Go back. Now we do the half double. And the single. Single. And a slip stitch to the base. And a slip stitch to the foundation. There we go. Now, remember how I've shown you? Spread it out, clip it there, pull it through, and you don't have to worry about weaving this in right now because you've got a lot of foundation that you're going to use this to sew it onto something. You can sew it onto a fidget lapkin, which is what I believe I'm going to use these for, or as a pin, or a cat hat. Oh, you couldn't see that one, a cat hat. Anyway, so leave these. You can weave them in later. Okay, and that is how you do leaves. You can lengthen the stem, but just remember to keep the pattern smooth. It can just be up and back for like daffodil ones. Study your leaves. Make them as authentic as possible. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much for watching the ShelteringTree.Earth.